So here is the latest MI BLACKSHARK 12.5 Hungry build running on Xiaomi POCO F1. The ROM is from Ragnar, the same dude who is behind last Ragnar 3.0 gaming build. As usual, I'll be doing a multiple performance test on this build. So before getting started, if you are new here, check out my channel for knowing more taste of my work and subscribe if you like them. If you see about phone session, the ROM is based upon Android 10 and the security patch is from 1st June 2021. The kernel they are using is perf G34 by default, which is a balanced kernel I believe. Under security session, the ROM does got all the IR face unlock, fingerprint and more. All works pretty faster and reliable. Out of the box, the ROM is encrypted, so you need to flash any DFE in case you want to decrypt it. Moving forward, the ROM does has the latest control center integrated and same as the notification panel. The QS panel includes native screen recorder and it works great, but it does lacks internal audio and microphone recording at a time. Under special features, the ROM does has the game turbo and it works great. Since it is native one, there is no special features like voice changer. But if you see inside game, the smooth plus 90 FPS is enabled by default, but it is not enabled for balanced HD or HDR. Out of the box, the ROM does not pass a Saftynet checks. Also, the device is not Google Play Protect certified. If you want to pass the Saftynet, there are some workaround required. The AnTuTu scores 3,38,000 plus and Geekbench scores for single core 493 and multi-core 1293, which are not that great scores for Snapdragon 845. Moving forward, the ROM does has a decent ROM management, but I did notice some jitters in app opening animations. There is no floating window under recent menu, but if you long press the app from recent menu, you can set the floating window and the feature works great. The next important point is that the ROM does not comes rooted out of the box, but if you see a Selinux status, it is permissive by default. The ROM does has the latest MIUI 12-point cam feature and almost all features under this application is working pretty decent. Finally, the dialer. The dialer includes automatic call recording feature and it works well. Now let's talk about the main cons I noticed with this ROM. As same as the previous Ragnar 3.0 build, the ROM is also got the longest boot time. To understand how long the boot time is, I did added a timer with reboot. Yes, the ROM takes nearly 2 minutes to reboot, which is insane amount of time. Hope the developers can fix this by next build. Another issue I noticed is with charging animation. The ROM does has a coolest charging animation from BLACKSHARK UI and it works well, but if you notice closely, when you connect charger for first time, the native charging animation is popping up, and if you select the screen for one time, BLACKSHARK animation comes out. Now, to understand more about performance, let's do a CPU throttling test. The starting temperature was around 51 degrees Celsius since I have already done benchmarkings. Yes, as you see, the graphs and GIPS values are not that much pleasing one. There are some major drops noticed in graphs and it was repeating multiple times. Also, if you see the GIPS values, they are not near to 2 lakh. After CPU throttling test, the average GIPS value was around 1.5 lakh, which is not that great for POCO F1. The end temperature of this CPU test was 56 degrees Celsius, but actually the ROM does got a decent amount of thermal handling. It was always around 35 to 40 degrees Celsius with normal usage. The next test is with BGMI bootcamp drop with smooth plus extreme settings. ADS, gyro, FPS are enabled. So now the gaming is going on. Let's conclude the video. Yes, the build does got many coolest features and they does their job. The most important feature you may like in this build is going to be MIUI 12.5 CAM. The UI experience was good, nothing is broken here, but many features can be improved. The safety net is broken, Google Play protection is also broken, but if you do some workaround you can pass the safety net for sure. Since Google Play protection is not there, I cannot guarantee about all the banking applications. The final point to discuss is about gaming. As you see, I did notice major frame drops while gaming, which leads to a major game lags. So if you want to game, you should flash any performance-based kernel for sure. The battery backup of this ROM is also really great. If you are a moderate gamer, you can get more than 7 hours plus screen on time. Anyways, I'll be waiting for updated version of this build. That's it guys. Hope this video was helpful to you. Nothing more, nothing less. Till next time, be safe and take care.